Today I'm going to share how to stay positive during heart-wrenching setbacks when trying to conceive. Hi, it's Eva here with Natural Fertility Prescription. I help people optimize their fertility naturally and prepare for a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby. Alright, so if you've been on this roller coaster of trying to conceive, whether it's naturally or with the help of IVF, and you're just not getting that big fat positive, it can really be heart-wrenching. It can be extremely frustrating, and you get your hopes up every single month, you do your best, and then you're still not getting the result you're after. It's really frustrating, and you just don't know what to do anymore, who to turn to. You feel like you're doing everything. You tried supplements, you may have tried fertility drugs, you may have tried IVF even, you've changed your diet, you've changed your lifestyle. You really feel like you're doing everything, and you've been on this journey for so long, and it just now seems so hopeless, and you find yourself at that point where you just don't know if you should just keep going, if you should just give up, or what to do next. So I'd like to talk to you about a different element of fertility today. So far, your approach to addressing your fertility issue may have been very much centered around fertility drugs, IVF procedures, diet, supplements, lifestyle, exercise, just things that are concerned with the physical level of our existence. And a question we should all ask ourselves is, does life really come from the egg cell and the sperm cell? Or is there a missing element? What about the life force that animates all of the living things, including the embryo? Is the spiritual aspect of fertility the missing link, especially for those who have tried absolutely everything and they're doing everything right and they're still not getting pregnant? So could it be that the soul or the life force which will animate the embryo also has its own agenda and its own timing? And oftentimes what I've observed with our patients is that when they embrace the spiritual aspects of fertility, they get a certain relief, they get a peace of mind, they feel they feel that there is a divine timing to everything. And if they're not pregnant or ready, that's okay, because this is the journey they're on, and the soul or the life force has its own journey as well. And it's just really important to have another dimension to your treatment and to look at this issue from a holistic perspective. Now, there is a fantastic book by the late Walter Mackichan called Spirit Babies, which is all about this connection with the spirit of your baby before they're born, and the way you can talk to them, the way you can meditate on this subject, and it'll just give you a peace of mind and relief if you're open to it. Now, in addition to this wonderful book, meditation is another fantastic tool just to get centered, to get back to your core, to your essence, and this will give you immense strength to continue on whichever way you decide is best for you to continue on this journey. Now, what you also need to think about is that your soul has its own journey and its own agenda, and that journey and agenda may be very different from the agenda you have given yourself in this lifetime, and the timings. It doesn't mean that the two don't correlate and things won't happen in time, but it just means that there may be an aspect of you, the spiritual aspect of you, which has a different learning curve and which has a different timing of things that needs to be embraced and respected. So meditation is a wonderful tool to get you in touch with that part of yourself that will speak to you from a different level, and it'll give you a very different perspective. So meditation is a fantastic tool. Some people love it, some people do it regularly, other people say there's no way I can meditate, I can't sit down for 5 minutes, it's just not for me, I need an active form of meditation. Transcendental meditation is a great introduction to meditation. It's also one of the most studied types of meditation. There are lots of studies to show that it actually reduces stress levels. It also helps with various conditions. Many women have also become pregnant after implementing transcendental meditation. You can find information on this type of meditation in just about every city around the world. It's been around in the Western world since the 60s, when the Beatles brought it to the West from India. And they've got introductory evenings where you can go and listen more what is TM all about and whether it resonates with you or not. In transcendental meditation, you meditate only 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening, and you're done. Now, if you are someone who is already meditating and who is ready to deepen their practice, you may be interested in meditations by Dr. Joe Dispenza. They're very advanced, they're quite long, they can go for an hour, hour and a half, but they're very powerful meditations, and they're very powerful tools for getting in touch with that divine aspect of you, that aspect of you which animates you, which makes your life possible. So, when you're on this journey and you feel alone and you feel like there's no one who understands you, no one truly gets you, and you feel like there's no help, you need to turn inward, whether it is to communicate with the spirit of the baby, whether it is to reconnect with your soul, with the divine within, or whether it is to just reach out to a higher force for help and support. The options are there, the tools are there, and sometimes we are challenged, sometimes we are given difficult things to deal with in our life, just so that we can return back to ourselves, that we can return back to that divine aspect. It's our soul's cry. It wants us to reconnect because we've disconnected from it for too long. And sometimes difficult things in life happen so that you can find your way back. And there you will find lots of peace of mind and relief from the current situation. And it'll just make it so much easier to keep going whichever way you want to, and to make clear decisions as to what's the next best step. So in this video we looked at the spiritual element of the journey of trying to conceive. We looked at the benefits of reading Spirit Baby's book by Walter Mackichan. We also looked at the benefits of transcendental meditation, also known as TM, and also for those of you who are into meditation and are ready to take it to the next level, Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations. So, if you found this video helpful, I take a much deeper dive into this topic in my 2 powerful techniques to manage stress anytime, anywhere report. You can access the report by clicking on the link below or above this video. Stay tuned for more video tips to come, and I'll see you in the next video.